I wish I knew what it was all about. Life is counting down and I'm in and out of vibes of people I'm around, picking on the strings and the chords of life's chorus. Once I get my shit recorded, what's meant to be will take that next moment. And I believe that it would be for me to grow. I wish I knew, but don't even doubt that everything else can keep up with the flow. So I keep it coming from the front to back row. I've got attention, I ain't never felt shit like this before. I don't know what to do with it except for not let it go. But I can share, cause when it comes to greatness out here, I am not alone. So I just keep on learning. Wish you knew that I observed and that I seen the pain in your eyes could drown an ocean current. Wish I could drown a current rap, but these bastards are painting pictures of money, and for the heart it's a hazard. I wish I knew a way to end this disaster, but we'll be stronger in the end, so fuck it, don't even matter. I wish I did though. 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 I wish I knew. I wish I knew what would happen if I took a ride around the block and everyone you know that I passed was dancing. My music blasting, the industry fractures, a new dividing by fractions. I'm extracting every last one of these motherfuckers who don't practice what they preach. Classrooms full of students and they've got nothing to teach. I'm extracting the obstruction to your inner peace. It's not until you know it's there that you can break the release. Now freeze, turn on my volume and lean back. I can't believe these dreams seem so real when I'm on the track.
What's good, guys? What is going on? Hold up, let me turn my mic volume down just a tad. What's up, guys? What is going on? What's up, Rumboys Graphics? What's up, man? What's up, guys? What up, Arter? What's up, guys? What is going on? Hope everybody's having a good night. I am about to go to sleep after this. It's about 11:15 here on the East Coast up in Boston, so I am done after this stream. I gotta get up in about 4 hours, but I wanted to get this little game recap in for y'all before I head to bed. So here we go, man. Here we go. So this game was really a tale of two halves, man. I don't know though because I've heard conflicting, mixed reports about this game where the Patriots played like was it either the Patriots playing like absolute garbage, or was it the Redskins defense actually had the Patriot offense fooled? Go Quan, me either, man. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a really good game. So yeah, it was really this comes down to really two questions. That being, is it, like I said, is it the Redskins defense actually fooled Bill Belichick and the Patriots, or was it Tom Brady and the rest of the offense kind of shooting themselves in the foot? We'll get to what we'll kind of break that down in a little bit, but me personally, I believe that it was more the Patriots shooting themselves in the foot than anything. They made a lot of stupid mistakes in the first half. Definitely some uncharacteristic stuff of the Patriots. Take the Patriots and give the points. I agree, Scott. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Brian, it's gonna be interesting. Jones is an interesting player because it's gonna be interesting to let the defensive coordinators run through this year and get tape on him, and then see. I'll make my judgment on Daniel Jones next year, at the end of next year, because then he'll have 2 full years down, and I think we'll have a better better idea of what he's actually capable of and what his ceiling is. But anyways, guys, this is more like this game. The Patriots' last game against the Redskins was more to me, like I said, about them kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Although, albeit, I will give the Redskins credit. Their one touchdown that they did have, they caught the Patriots sleeping. They came out. The Pats D came out flat-footed, and they got caught on that one play. There was the McCourty twins took bad angles on them, and Sims scored an easy touchdown. So let's kind of dive right into this. Let's kind of get right into it and dive right into my kind of thoughts and what I took out of this game. Obviously, That's good. That's good, Rome Boys Graphics. That's good, Brian. But yeah, man. So let's kind of dive right into it. This really was, like I said in the beginning, this really was a tale of two halves. We'll start off with half number one, the first half, and we'll just kind of run down what I saw. Both sides of the football, Patriots shooting themselves in the foot, uncharacteristic mistakes, and just not really, definitely not used to seeing that out of them. Them come out flat like they did. To go kind of farther into that, the Patriots. We'll get into offense now. The Patriots tackles in particular played really bad. Newhouse and Cannon did not have very good games this game at all. They Cannon got beat, I think, 3 times around the edge. And then Newhouse was not any better. He's not fast enough to play. He's just not fast enough to play that tackle position, in my opinion. There's a reason why he's on like his 7th or 8th team. I believe it's his 8th team. The Redskins pass rush spun him around in circles all game. And you can't when your quarterback's 42 years old, you can't have him hitting the dirt the way he was. They allowed 4 sacks I believe this game, and that's the most Brady's been sacked, I think, since in a single game since like 2017. So the offensive line for the Pats has been on a stretch of really good play. So that was definitely concerning. In the first half, the blocking all around was terrible. Run blocking, pass blocking. The center Karras didn't have a good game either. he doesn't get out of this either. In my opinion, the only 2 linemen that actually had good games were the 2 guards, Tooney and Shaq Mason. Other than that, because they and at times they had to kind of disguise the kind of crappy play from Ted Karras. He doesn't get out of this either. Scott Dorsett hurt his he got injured halfway through. I believe, and I think even coming into that game, he was banged up. So I think it was more him giving it a try than anything, and I think he just did more damage than did more harm than good, and he actually hurt himself more in that game. I think he's got a hamstring. So, and hamstrings for receivers, that's like a hamstring for a receiver is like a death. That's a game changer. Yeah, Scott. He was actually coming into that game, kind of banged up. So and we'll go farther into that. So basically, the 2 guards kind of, Tooney and Mason basically disguised. What up, Rum Boys? What up, Robbie J? So yeah, the 2 guards disguised Karras' bad play too, because the Redskins blitzed Karras straight up the middle, the A and B gap on either side of him, and he could not handle that at all. When the Redskins brought brought pressure straight up the middle, and I mean like on either side of Ted Karras, the A and the B gap. They got home. They got home almost every time they either hit Brady or they sacked him. So Karras did not have a good game either. So first half all around blocking bad. We can flip it over to the second half now, and the run blocking in the second half was much better, much better. They actually performed quite well. I mean, I think Sony Michel finished with 5.7 yards a carry on the ground. That's not bad, and I think the next guy underneath him had 3.8. So that the run blocking much improved in the second half, but once again, pass blocking still struggling. Dante Scarnecchia has got his work cut out for him. With this offensive line, they I hate to say it, because I know they have a lot of talent on the IR right now, and they can only bring 2 guys back. It's looking more and more like they're gonna when Isaiah Wynn is ready, they're gonna bring him back. That's what it's looking more and more like that, because they need all the offensive line help they can get at this point. Their offensive line struggled, especially in pass blocking. And the Redskins defensive line, like I told you, I believe I said this in a video I made before the Redskin game. I said the one thing we have to worry about is the Skins front seven, and they were serviceable. The Skins front seven was definitely serviceable in that game, and they gave our tackles a hell of a lot of trouble, and Karras, the center. Like I said, that they're gonna have to. I know they have a ton of talent on IR, but they're gonna have to. It's almost like a must now. They're gonna have to bring Isaiah Wynn back and plug him in at left tackle instead of Newhouse, because he actually performed quite well before the injury, before he got hurt. So if I had to take a swag at it, a scientific wild ass guess, what Bill Belichick is, or one of the guys Bill Belichick's going to bring back off of IR, I think it's going to be one of them's going to be Isaiah Wynn to block for sure. Moving on to to the Patriots defense, guys. The D played once again. They played exceptionally well. This defense is putting up cartoonish numbers. It's unfathomable what the numbers that they're actually like putting together. I believe the Redskins touchdown was their first touchdown allowed offensively, by the defense. That in itself is impressive. They're just the numbers that they're putting together. The opponents on third down. The opponents' numbers on third down against the Patriots defense are staggering. It's been something fun to watch. But like I said previously, they came out very flat in Washington, and the Skins, they were amped up and they were playing at home, and they definitely took advantage of that. The Skins took advantage of the Patriots coming out flat, and they had some really poor tackling on that Sims touchdown, and he ran it right through the whole defense and scored. So good on them for taking it. They took advantage of it. They saw that we were flat, and they came out with a ton of energy and took advantage and scored. Second half though was a different story. That defense was locked down. That was like a maximum security penitentiary in the second half. They were back right where they picked up right where they left off with that one for sure. So let's see what else. Sony Michel, we talked about him, 5.7 yards a carry. it's Brady was under duress with this line for most of that game, and the Redskins kind of might have given people a little bit of a blueprint on how to beat the Pats. If you didn't already know this, the way to beat the Patriots is to bring pressure right up the middle and get Brady off of his spots. And they did that. They did it exceptionally well, and especially the first quarter. Let's see what else I got, guys. What else? We talked about Tooney covering up. What's up, Koo? What's going on, guys? What's going on, bud? So yeah, basically, like I said in the beginning, the second half they made the correct adjustments. The running game absolutely took off. Passing game was the passing game was better in the second half. The blocking, Brady still didn't have a lot of time, and that's a little bit of a worry, because when we hit the stretch in the middle, there's a stretch in the middle of our season where we play. I try, Koo. I try. There's a stretch in the middle of our season where we play 5 very, very solid teams right in a row, and that's going to be a real test for the Patriots, especially if the offensive line is still playing the way they're playing. It's going to be a real test because Brady's getting knocked down a lot. So, well, like I mentioned previously before, one of those guys one of those guys that Belichick brings off IR is going to be Isaiah Wynn, for sure. But Patriots outscored the Redskins in the second half. I believe it was 30 unanswered points in the second half. I think it was 30 unanswered. So just like I said at the beginning of this video, just two completely different halves. Two completely different halves of football. We saw what the Patriots are probably going to look like going forward in the season in the second half, and they just kind of went about their business as usual in half number 2. This coming Thursday, guys, on to the Giants though, and I will definitely have a pregame video out on that. But thanks for watching for this little recap of the Redskins and Pats game. Good win though. Good win. Win's a win. You should, like Matt Slater said in one of the Patriots captains, Matt Slater says, you never take winning for granted. Never take winning for granted in the NFL. Moved to 5-0. One of the only 2 undefeated teams left, which the other one is San Francisco, who is led by Jimmy G, former Patriot, behind Brady. So I don't know if that means anything, but we're one of the only 2 teams left that's undefeated. Moved to 5-0. Hopefully 6-0 when we take on the Giants this Thursday. Like I said, I'll have a pregame video out for that and give you how I think we should attack the Giants and their weak points. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. I am going to go to bed. I got to get up in about 4 hours, and my big ass is tired. So I will catch you guys tomorrow for Week 6 picks with Goose and Nick Howard. Y'all have a good night. And this is Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk, Rum Boys Northeast. I am checking out of here, guys. Y'all have a good one. Peace.